Hey there, how are you guys? So I've got some news, and that is that I am moving to Bristol. So I was doing some moving stuff and I was checking in the car loads of like gear I have, climbing gear, filming gear, some clothes and stuff. And because I put the pads, all my pads in the car, I just thought like, well, I might as well just go for a climbing session. So I've come to Clifton Bay, and it is a nice sunny day and quite breezy. It is the 28th of July, but still it's not super hot. I think it'll be like 21 degrees, but there's a nice breeze. And I'm here just trying a few 7/8s. I've never been to this crack before, so I'll just walk you through what I've been doing this morning. Yeah, this first climb I think is probably the most obvious line of the boulder. It starts at the bottom on a couple of jugs. They are like actually jugs, and it just follows the whole line. So it's quite nice. The holes look quite sharp, but they aren't actually. I think this crack has seen some traffic, so the holes are not too bad. I think it's probably this second move from left hand here to left hand bump here, but I found it hardest, but everything else, it is quite chill. I am 5'10", so I think the start for me was okay, but potentially someone shorter might struggle to hold the tension all the way there.
So as I was saying before, this first move is from jugs, and then it is that move that it is the cracks of the whole boulder. Once you've done that, the rest is quite good and positive. All of those holes are quite good. It's something this pocket might be a bit sharp, but other than that, you do this one move and then you are on good holes. The only thing to note about this second half of the boulder is that the holes might be almost too good, like too big, and that what I mean by that is that they might feel a bit fragile. So you almost want to find good feet instead of just yank from those holes, because they might snatch. Another thing to note is that the down climb is actually kind of tricky. At one point, I think there, I stood on something that was wet, so I just had to be a bit careful.
It's a big down climb. Yeah, this second block here, I think I started it right. Like it says on the description that you start on holes on the right. I started here, maybe I should have started there. Don't think it changes much, but yeah, I definitely went a bit crazy with the heel at the start. All I had to do was to find the foot, but I guess a flash is a flash. You don't always get the best beta straight away. And then obviously I knew the second half just because I've done it before, so yeah, I think that was quite a good boulder.
The second boulder, yeah, as soon as I got my heel up, I was, what are you doing? I really couldn't put any pressure on the right hand, so I had to rearrange my feet and find some far right foot so that I could actually pull on the handholds, and that is the main difficulty of this boulder. Once you do that, then it's all familiar terrain with the boulder before, and I think I might have got a bit confused at this point, although I had just done this part of the boulder just before, so I just like faff for some reason, so that's why I'm speeding this up, but it is the same as before.
This is the last block I'm going to do today. It looks a bit more technical, I'd say. There's loads of going on, so I've just ticked a few holes. hoping that I've just found the right sequence, but yeah, only time will tell. So yeah, let me get my boots on again and I'll have a flashcard.
This last block is actually the most intricate in terms of body positions. At first, you need quite a lot of tension to be able to pull from that pocket. And then the feet are quite far, I'm quite stretched out, so I have to really focus on using my core properly. And at this point, I got a bit confused again. So I went right hand to the pocket. So I had to retrieve that move, match hands and go left hand. Once you do that again, it is all over. It is perhaps really a really good addition to the two other blocks. And yeah, I guess it is good that I had done the other two so that I don't have to stress about top out at all.
Alright, it wasn't too bad in the end. I think the most annoying part is to get down from the top. Yeah, I think it was quite technical, and I found myself keeping tension at points where I really needed it. I think if I had cut my feet just in the middle of the boulder, I would have probably fallen onto the mat. The holes are not too bad, but because it is quite deep, I guess if I can have the tension on my feet, I will just fly away. So I've just finished with my session, but there is, whoop. So I've just finished with my session now, but there's
one more thing I should do.
And that's to brush off the tick marks. You ain't getting bigger for free, you know? Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this vlog. If you want to see more content like this, which I haven't done in a while, please like, comment and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys in the next one.